Before I came on the island, I was at a place where I didn't take many risks. I didn't get out of my shell. But coming out here, you're gonna be developing yourself, and you're gonna be challenged, and you're gonna change, and you're gonna be another person when you're done. So you go from this quiet place where we go around doing maintenance stuff and get stuff ready to suddenly the island's filled with life.
I love the energy that people brings to the island, and it is more noisy and more fun than in the winter time. But you have to get used to people being here all the time again.
Velkommen til Ungdomsøen!
Ja, jeg hedder Kristian. Jeg bruger pronomenerne han/ham.
Jeg hedder Freja, og jeg bruger pronomenerne hun/hende.
Vi er det, der hedder Giv et år engageret her på øen. Og det betyder, at vi bor her. Vi arbejder her fuld tid. Vi har givet et år af vores liv til, at den her ø kan være lige det, den gerne vil være. Men hvad er det så, den gerne vil være? Det er rigtig mange ting på en gang. Men først og fremmest, så har vi en ø, som er for unge, af unge, med unge. Og vi vil gerne have en platform for fremtidens samfundsbevægelser. Det er meget stort og fluffy, men det betyder, at I som unge kan komme her, lave de projekter, I vil, lave de engagementer, I vil. Næsten alle muligheder er åbne, og det er sådan det, vi prøver på at gøre. Vi er glade for, at I kommer og besøger os, og vi håber, at I kan få lidt af ånden fra øen med hjem.
I'm not really a public speaker type of person, but the island has made me more of a public speaker than I was before.
Og tredje regel, det er egentlig bare leave no trace. Respekter de andre gæster på øen. Respekter øen. Så skal I ellers bare være velkomne. Jamen, jeg skal bede om, at hun...
I came here not knowing where I wanted to go, but also I have regained some confidence. I've learned that I can jump up on a table and speak in front of a lot of people, and they don't have any negative reactions to that.
Kristian and Freya are two of the 6 Give a Year volunteers on Ungdomsøen, which lies 50 minutes off the coast of Copenhagen. Their main task is to accommodate guests. Today, they are giving a guided tour.
This over here is Hangar C.
Freya and Kristian came to the island in search of an adventure and growth.
I talked to my friends and they were like, oh, they were gonna travel and they were gonna all do so much exciting stuff. And I was like, I can't go studying now. I will study next year. This year is gonna be something exciting again.
And that leads me to a point about the Robin Hood model. Because we have 2 prices on everything, one for people below 30 and one for people above 30. And that is a way for us to take some money from the old people and give it to the young people who might not have as much.
There was a lot of reasons why I went to this island and this organization. I think I saw it as an opportunity to do what I wanted to do in some very loose but still defined settings. I have no one saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, and I can work with the projects that I want to.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving this way. I think I will stay quiet for a bit until we get to another place where it's not that windy. But if you just follow us and come along.
My name is Maja. I'm the person who they go to with everything. Every kind of problem that they have, or just a normal talk and checking how are you doing and all that. They come out here to get to know themselves and get to know what to do, and also to make a difference, because you are running the island for other young people. The Give a Year volunteers are the heart of the island because they are standing in the middle of the young people and also the people working here. So they are the connection. They make the island go. If they are off, it's just kind of a cloud on the island. But if they are happy and they do what they want and all that, they make the island pop more.
Freya and Kristian have a big influence on each other as well as on the island. They play a large role in each other's growth.
I see her as a ball of energy. She is the person that I would go to if I had some silly, crazy idea that I wanted to do. If she came through a door, I would imagine her kicking it open. That's how I see her. I think the most obvious change I've seen in her is she is better at looking at her own needs. She would be very good at pushing herself aside in favor of others. She's worked a lot on where do the limits go? How much does she have to put herself aside in favor of others' needs?
Kristian is always happy. He just gives us others a big smile when he walks through a room because he's dancing or he's smiling or telling us something.
And I really like this place. It's
Kristian is also a people pleaser. He also puts everybody else first, and he doesn't want to be a bother for everyone or anyone.
Keep our track and make the island what it's supposed to be. So
he has become more confident in kind of asking for what he wants and just enjoying life more. All of those small things that annoy me, like the kitchen. So Kristian is very, very good at just letting it roll off his shoulder, oh, it doesn't really matter.
It feels very comforting to have them near me, and we feel like one little family throughout this year, making things work.
Although the volunteers feel like a family, they come from different backgrounds. This means they sometimes clash. It took them 5 months to come up with a cleaning system.
I come from a family where we are very clean. My mom is a total clean freak, and I also think I'm a little bit of a clean freak in that way. So I think when there is cutlery on the table or somebody dropped something on the floor and didn't pick it up, it annoys me very much because at home we wouldn't do that. But I usually call it sibling love. Like, oh, somebody forgot to put away their cutlery and it's very annoying. Now I need to do it. Oh, why do I need to do that? But then when I see them, I'm not annoyed and I'm not angry, and I'm just happy to see them. I'm happy to do stuff with them.
Hvad er det blevet brugt til? Hvorfor har de klippet den her? Der er nogen, der har taget et hjørne. Altså, det der, det er ikke et uheld. Det er 100% med intentionen om. Kigger du på mig? Hvad har du brugt den til? Ja, jeg ved ikke. Stop, du ved det godt. Hvad har du gjort, Leander? Jeg har ikke gjort det. Resten af klud. Hvorfor griner du?
When we renovated the island, we got power and water, and that made these redundant, but they're all protected. We can't remove them, and we've decided to make it into a museum. That also means that in a moment, please wait till I'm done talking, you can go around and touch things, and you can pull the levers and stuff like that. Yeah, just follow me out, and if the last person leaving can hit the light switch, that would be nice.
4 times a year, the volunteers have a reflection break on mainland. This is where their change really happens. They think, reflect and discuss past experiences and what is yet to come.
It's going to be a little bit sentimental because we know that it's one of our last, but it's really fun. And we start the day out with usually eating or just talking and easing into it. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I hope that we come out as a team from the day and go home with a feeling of being closer together. it can be a lot of ups and downs, being 6 people living together that closely and working together. And I think we need to just use this break to reflect and come together and see all the things we've done, all the things we've experienced, and remember that we are one team. And I'm really a fan of deep conversations, so I like reflecting on stuff with the others and seeing what is their experience of this, because one thing is what I'm experiencing, but another thing is what is everyone else seeing. And it just helps us get on the same page, and I really like that.
Today, the volunteers talk about their rules and motivations. On each reflection break, they draw more of what they call the Give a Year Road. Kristian leads the break and makes sure the conversations are meaningful.
Nu har I lige talt om der er nogle af reglerne, der skal ændres, eller om der er nogle nye regler, der skal til.
It's one of the most important things for them because they are volunteers. I think that the pay that you get is growth and self-esteem, and the reflection breaks are meant to do that.
Nej, 2 under 3 måneder. Så fuck it. I bliver også stærkere af at tage ting up front.
It means more than people would think, because it's really the place where we bring together all of memories. It's where we clear our heads of every little worry that we have, and then we just talk about everything, basically. We talk about our relations, our experiences. We get to talk about the stuff that you don't talk about every day.
Må jeg ikke tilføje noget til trekanten? Fordi vi snakkede også om, at når man ligesom tager et trin ned, så handlede det også om det her med, at man skulle være opmærksom på den enkelte, for at overholde det her med, at vi skulle være opmærksom på, at der ikke var nogen, der blev skubbet til side. Det var meget vigtigt for os, at vi visualiserede, at når man kom en tak ned, så passede vi på hinanden, når vi tog beslutninger.
We have this thing called the Give a Year Road, where we draw up all the things that we've done during our year and write them down so we can remember when we're done, because a lot of stuff happens out here and it can be a lot to process. So it's nice to have this day to just let it all sink in and talk about all the good things and bad things and whatever has happened.
Go! Det er okay, det må man godt. It's very fun seeing what made an impact on us, like the first 3 months, because there is like things like Jimmy, the man on the ferry, and we're like, oh yeah, we're so good. We're like talking to him each day now, and we're like, we'll kind of describe him as a friend. Like the unfamiliar things is now familiar, so it's like kind of nice to see what we experienced the first time.
I will be able to look at this road and I will be able to remember and say, oh yeah, that's all the good things that happened out here.
In a few months, the volunteers will be handing Ungdomsøen over to the next group of Give a Years. Until then, Freya and Kristian will make the most out of their time together with the others.
I think in one word, the island to me means freedom. Freedom as a young person.
We have gone from the stage of friendship to the stage of family, I think. I love all 5 of these people that I live with. I really care about them and want them all to be happy. I'm speaking my mind much more. It's part of what the island does. It makes young people speak their minds.
I will be leaving this island in a couple of months with new perspectives on all aspects of life.
sammen.